I do want to say that what we have said many times is that we believe that the president's economic plan is indeed working, and it's giving people a little breathing room. You heard me say this at the top, how we have seen the plan actually working. We're seeing inflation moderate just a bit as we've seen the last couple of months, and that is important. And the way that we see things moving forward, we believe that it is important to continue to work, to finish the work that the president has started. And that's what you heard from him very explicitly just a couple of days ago, just last week, when he talked about the State of the Union and how he sees the economy and the progress moving forward. So two things on the wages, as you're asking me specifically on those pieces as it relates to the data. Real wages are indeed up over the last 7 months, which is important since trends are always more useful than 1 month's data, as you know. I know this is something that you follow closely, Josh. And the second thing is real weekly earnings are up over the last month. So we continue to make progress fighting inflation. As the president said earlier today, his unwavering focus is on continuing to lower costs for families, and that's going to be our focus. We're going to continue to do that. That's why the Inflation Reduction Act is so critical, is so important, and we're going to continue to fight for the American people and meet them where they are.
Good afternoon, friends. Happy Tuesday to all of you. Friends, $2,000 can be claimed right now, and thousands of Americans are currently missing out on extra stimulus money this year. Lawmakers are urging that eligible Americans take action as quickly as possible so they can receive all extra financial aid that they are eligible for. Friends, please do me a big favor and watch until the end of this video, because I will be sharing with you everything that you need to know. Also, I will be giving away 2 $75 Walmart gift cards every Friday. If you'd like to enter the weekly giveaways, do make sure, friends, that you click and like several of my videos, and then do comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, the greater your chances of winning the weekly giveaways. According to the Taxpayer Advocate Service, to call the American federal income tax system complex would be too kind. The average taxpayer takes 13 hours to complete their tax return and spends $240 on assistance. Tax credits can be one of the more confusing elements of income taxes. These valuable tax offsets can significantly reduce the amount of federal taxes that you owe, but they all work differently, and the rules can change from year to year. Tax credits directly subtract money from the federal income taxes that you owe, meaning that each dollar in tax credits that you receive is a dollar that you save in taxes. Tax deductions, on the other hand, reduce your amount of taxable income, which lowers your tax bill indirectly. Tax credits are classified as either non-refundable, fully refundable, or partially refundable. Non-refundable tax credits can only be used against taxes that you owe. Once your tax bill hits $0, you don't get the additional money. Fully refundable tax credits are just the opposite. If your refundable tax credits are more than the income taxes that you owe, then you will receive the extra amount back in a tax refund. Some of the biggest benefits in the federal tax code are designed for parents of young kids. All parents who meet income limits receive the child tax credit, while families can also receive money back for child care, adult dependents, or costs related to adoptions. The child tax for families with young children provides $2,000 for each dependent child with a Social Security number who was younger than 17 years old at the end of 2022. The $2,000 per child amount begins to phase out at incomes of $200,000 for single tax filers, and then $400,000 for married couples who file jointly. The Child Independent Care Credit was expanded in 2021 to provide up to 50% back on expenses up to $8,000 for one child or $16,000 for multiple children. And it was also fully refundable. But those crisis-related provisions that expanded the child care credit expired at the end of 2021, and the credit is now non-refundable. While the Earned Income Tax Credit is not limited to families, Taxpayers with children reap the biggest rewards. Designed for low to moderate income taxpayers, the earned income tax credit ranges from $560 to a maximum of $6,935. Additionally, to claim the earned income tax credit, you cannot have more than $10,300 of investment in income. Eligible recipients with no children can claim the credit on their 1040 form. President Biden's economic team is also taking new shape midway through his first term, and as he gears up for an expected re-election bid, with the White House officially nominating Jared Bernstein to serve as his chair for the Council of Economic Advisors. Biden said in a written announcement, "Over the past 2 years, my economic strategy has delivered historic results for the American people. This team will be committed to implementing that strategy while managing the transition of our historic economic recovery to steady and stable growth." The decision to tap the current second-in-command at the Fed is also significant, since it will open up a spot at the Federal Reserve for the president to fill. Biden confirmed earlier this month that Brian Deese, his National Economic Council director, will also be leaving his role. As head of Biden's Economic Council, Deese has been driving the force behind the administration's economic policy and legislative agenda for 2 years, and has been one of the most powerful economic directors in recent memory. The president is also reshaping other elements of his economic team, picking Bharat Ramamurthy to serve as an advisor for the strategic economic communications. Brainard was a Treasury official during the Obama administration and has been a Fed governor since 2014. Jared Bernstein, long expected to take over for Roos, who is a current member of the Council of Economic Advisors and longtime Biden economic advisor. But yet the president faces many challenges ahead, including high inflation. It is a looming debt ceiling crisis and an economic agenda expected to stall in the face of a Republican-controlled House of Representatives. Well, my dear and most amazing friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video. In just a few days, I will be announcing 2 winners for the Walmart gift card giveaway. Please make sure you enter the giveaway by clicking and liking several of my videos. And then do comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, my friends, the greater your chances of winning the giveaways. Thank you and have a wonderful and very blessed week.